Your first Disney World trip should be pure magic, not stress and confusion. After hundreds of trips, we've narrowed it down to these essential tips and tricks that will transform your family's first Disney World trip from overwhelming to unforgettable. Up next. Welcome aboard, everyone. I'm Don B from Eat, Sleep, Disney. And when planning your first trip to Disney World, one of the most important decisions you'll make is where to stay. While there are many hotels and resorts in the Orlando area, for first-timers, we highly recommend staying at a Disney World Resort Hotel. Disney World Resort Hotels immerse you in all things Disney and offer a variety of benefits that make your trip more seamless, including more time in the parks, free theme park transportation, discounted magic bands, early access to dining reservations and special event tickets, plus much more. If you're considering staying off-site, make sure the accommodations you're eyeing save you at least $150 per night. If not, we would suggest you consider opting for the comparable Disney Resort Hotel instead. Or consider booking a moderate or value Disney resort, which are cheaper and still give you all the benefits of staying on property. We are often asked, how much time do you really need to plan a Disney World vacation? While you can probably plan one in 6 weeks, we usually recommend planning at least 6 months in advance. This will give you enough time to research and make informed decisions about your trip. Secure the hotel, tickets, and dining reservations that you prefer, as well as book related transportation like flights. With 4 theme parks, 2 water parks, Disney Springs, and over 200 restaurants, there's a lot of information to sift through, so the more time you have to plan, the better. Like many first-timers, you're probably really eager to do and see everything in Disney World. But to be 100% honest, that's most likely not feasible. And in fact, the desire to try to do and see everything might actually have the opposite effect, making you tired and fatigued. One of the best ways to avoid overscheduling yourself while still ensuring that everyone in your family has the best experience is to write out a must-do list. Sit down before your trip and let each family member pick 5 things they don't want to miss out on. Then you have a starting point for making your itinerary, and everyone ends the trip knowing that they got to experience the most important things to them, even if it's not everything. The days of showing up with paper tickets, grabbing a map, and just winging it in Disney World, well, those are long gone. And while we hate to admit it, you probably need your cell phone and the My Disney Experience app to make the most of your trip. In fact, the My Disney Experience app has become one of the most essential things to have within arm's reach at all times during a Disney World vacation. With the My Disney Experience app, you can book your tickets, view wait times for attractions, make dining reservations, find character experiences, navigate the parks with interactive maps, mobile order food at select restaurants, plus much more. To get the most out of the app, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with it before your trip. The My Disney Experience app is crucial for pre-planning your trip as well. So if you haven't already done so, pause this video and download it right now. And utilize the app and get used to its different features and options. That way you're a pro once you get to the parks. If you're planning to visit Disney World, it's important to know that dining reservations open up exactly 60 days before your arrival date. Popular restaurants like Cinderella's Royal Table, Be Our Guest, and Ohana can book up within minutes of the reservation window. Set a reminder and be ready to book right when your window opens at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And remember, if you're staying at a Walt Disney World resort, you can make dining reservations 60 days in advance for the entire length of your stay, up to 10 days. So once you log in on that first day, you can book dining reservations for every single day of your stay. And you'll have a better chance of getting those hard to get reservations, like those Space 220 reservations. Look for availability at the end of your stay, where fewer people will be eligible to make dining reservations. Before booking your first trip to Disney World, it's important to check for discounts that can help you save money. Disney regularly releases special offers and discounts that can help you save hundreds of dollars on your Disney World vacation. You can find them all on Disney's website. And be sure to check other third-party ticket vendors to see if you can find a better deal. But perhaps the best way to ensure you're getting the best deal on your first trip to Disney World is to work with an authorized Disney vacation planner. Now, Heidi and I are not travel advisors. That's why we partnered with Mouse Fan Travel. They are the official travel partner of Eat, Sleep, Disney. We book all our Disney trips with Mouse Fan Travel, and you can take advantage of their special deals and promotions using our exclusive link down below. If you're planning to visit Disney World for the first time, you may be wondering how you manage to eat while you're there. After all, there are so many restaurants to choose from, and the prices can quickly add up. That's why you should consider adding the Disney Dining Plan to your vacation package. The Disney Dining Plan is a prepaid meal plan that allows you to enjoy a variety of dining experiences at Disney World without having to pay while you're there. With the plan, you'll receive a set number of meal credits per day, which can be used at select restaurants throughout the parks and resorts. Now, to be clear, you may not necessarily save money with a Disney Dining Plan, unless, of course, Disney's running a deal or promotion, but having the Disney Dining Plan makes planning your trip much easier and reduces the stress of figuring out when you're going to eat and how much it's going to cost. One of the easiest ways to save money at Disney World is to stay hydrated for free. Did you know that at any quick service restaurant with a soda fountain, cast members will give you a cup of ice water at no charge? Just ask at the counter and you'll get a refreshing cold water without paying $5 or more for bottled water. Also, there are water refill stations throughout all of the parks. So we highly recommend bringing a refillable water bottle for each member of your family. That way you can always stay hydrated in the Florida heat. Want to save 5% on your entire Disney vacation? Well, here's a little known trick. You can purchase Disney gift cards at Target using your red card. Then you'll instantly save 5% off the face value, and you can use these cards to pay for your hotel, tickets, meals, souvenirs, literally anything. For a $5,000 Disney vacation, that's $250 in savings just for planning ahead. You can get similar savings if you're members of wholesale clubs like BJ's or Costco, which also offer discounted Disney gift cards. Another way to save up to 50% on your dining while at Disney World is to order grocery delivery. Another money-saving hack many first-timers don't know about is that you can have groceries delivered directly to your resort hotel. Resort goers can use services like Amazon Fresh, Instacart, or Uber Eats to have breakfast items, snacks, and drinks delivered right to your hotel. Just let Bell Services know your order is coming, and they'll even hold refrigerated items for you. And you can even have alcoholic beverages delivered to your hotel as well. Now keep in mind, you're not allowed to bring alcoholic beverages into the parks, but you can still enjoy them in your hotel room or while walking around your resort. The Disney mobile ordering system isn't just a time saver, it's a money saver too. When you order ahead on the app, you're less likely to make impulse food purchases since you can see the full menu and prices before committing. Plus, you'll skip those long food lines where hungry kids or adults might spot expensive treats they suddenly need. To mobile order, simply use the My Disney Experience app. And another insider tip is to mobile order as soon as you get to the parks. That way you can pick your specific arrival time for either lunch or dinner and not have to worry about when you're going to eat throughout the day. Bring a few essentials from home can save you serious cash on your first Disney World trip. Pack your own ponchos instead of paying $12 each in the park. Bring that refillable water bottle to save on purchasing bottled water. And don't forget other essentials like sunscreen, sunglasses, a portable fan, as well as those snacks. Family of 4 can easily save $40 to $50 per day with just a little preparation and correct packing. Building a resort day into your itinerary isn't just relaxing, it's budget friendly. By spending a day enjoying your hotel's pool, exploring other resorts, or visiting Disney Springs, which has no admission fee, you'll save on park tickets, while still enjoying Disney magic. Most Disney resort pools are spectacularly themed experiences in themselves, and hotel hopping to see different designs is completely free. To make the most of your day at Disney World, it's important to get to the parks early. By getting there right when the park opens, you can avoid the crowds and long lines that form later in the day. Plus, you'll have more time to explore the parks and enjoy the attractions. Currently, Disney World Resort guests have access to early theme park entry, which allows you to enter any of the 4 theme parks 30 minutes before the parks open for the day. This gives you a head start on the day and can make a huge difference in how much you get done during your trip. Disney World's line skipping system is now split into 2 types. There's Lightning Lane Multipass for multiple attractions, and Lightning Lane Single Pass for individual high-demand rides. With Lightning Lane Multipass, you can book your first 3 attractions up to 7 days in advance if you're staying at a Disney resort, or 3 days if you're staying off-site. Prioritize popular attractions like Slinky Dog Dash at Hollywood Studios, or Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Magic Kingdom. Lightning Lane multi-passes usually range from around $15 to $40 depending on the park and the time of year you visit. Honestly, depending on the time of year you visit, you might not need Lightning Lane multi-passes for parks like Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom. However, even during off-peak times, you might want to consider purchasing Lightning Lane multi-passes for Hollywood Studios. That seems to be the park that you get the most value out of these passes if you use them correctly. For single pass rides like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train Ride or Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, be prepared to pay between $11 and $25 per person per ride. Check the My Disney Experience app for current pricing, as it varies by date and attraction. Remember that availability for top-tier attractions can disappear quickly, so book as early as your window allows. One of the biggest rookie mistakes people make at Disney is trying to book meals for normal meal times. Not only should you get to the parks early and stay late, but the secret to having a quick and easy day is to eat when people ride and ride when people eat. You are far more likely to score a reservation at popular restaurants at off times like 11 a.m. or 4 p.m. than you are at, say, noon or 6:30 p.m. Plus, while all those peak time diners are chowing down, wait times for popular rides tend to drop. Disney veterans know that the last hour before park closing offers some of the shortest wait times of the day. Many families with young children leave early, and day visitors head out to beat the traffic. This is when you'll find minimal waits for popular rides such as Seven Dwarfs Mine Ride, which typically have 90+ minute waits early in the day, and you may only wait 25 or 30 minutes. And keep in mind, you can get in one last ride as long as you're physically in line right before the park closes. So if the park closes at 10 p.m., make sure to run into that one last line by 9:59 and you'll get to ride the attraction. Of course, unless it breaks down. When it comes to dining at Disney World, we strongly recommend booking only one table service restaurant per day, ideally for lunch rather than dinner. Lunch reservations are typically easier to get, prices are often lower, and you won't waste valuable evening hours when rides have shorter wait times and it's considerably cooler out. Too many sit-down meals in one day will have you spending precious park time waiting for food service when you could be enjoying the attractions. Not to mention, it will rack up quite a dining bill. Keep in mind, quick service restaurants can be delicious too, and they give you more flexibility with your schedule, so you're not rushing between dining reservations and missing the magic happening around you. First-timers often make the mistake of focusing exclusively on rides, but Disney's character experiences and shows are what truly set the parks apart from regular amusement parks. Character meet and greets create magical memories that last a lifetime, especially for children, or let's be honest, us big kids too. The Festival of the Lion King at Animal Kingdom, the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular at Hollywood Studios, and the various castle stage shows feature performances you won't want to miss. Again, this is where that My Disney Experience app comes in handy, because you can use the app to find character meeting times and show schedules, then plan a few must-do encounters into each park visit. Between constantly using the My Disney Experience app communicating with your family, and of course snapping plenty of photos, you'll likely find that your phone battery runs out of charge faster than you expected. We recommend packing a portable phone charger, preferably one for each device. That way, you're not stuck buying one of those overpriced chargers in the parks, or even worse than that, having to go without one of the most important accessories you have with you, your phone. When visiting Walt Disney World for the first time, one thing you should be prepared for is a lot of walking. Disney World is huge, and it's not uncommon to walk several miles each day, regardless of which park you choose to visit. Your shoes are perhaps the most important thing you'll wear during your trip, so we recommend that you avoid wearing brand new shoes or sandals that haven't been broken in yet. Your first trip to Disney World is not the time to break out some brand new shoes that you haven't worn yet. Think function over fashion. Central Florida weather can be unpredictable. While Florida is known for its heat and humidity during the summer months, it can get cold in the winter, especially in the mornings and evenings. And there's a good chance that you might see a thunderstorm that came out of seemingly nowhere. To be prepared, check the weather leading up to your trip. Make sure that you pack a poncho or a rain jacket, and in addition, an umbrella, just in case. If you're visiting during the summer months, we recommend packing a few extra outfits in case you need to change midday. And if you're visiting during the winter, you may want to consider a light jacket, or better yet, a Disney Spirit jersey, especially for those early mornings and cooler evenings. Disney days can be overwhelming, especially for young children, and let's be honest, for us adults too. Don't feel pressured to power through from rope drop to fireworks every day. Instead, take a midday break to rest at your hotel, have a swim, or even take a short nap. This recharge time means you'll return to the parks refreshed for evening activities instead of dragging exhausted children or becoming that exhausted adult through expensive park time. Many popular Disney attractions offer a single rider line that can dramatically reduce your wait times. If your group doesn't mind being split up on the actual ride vehicle, you can often cut your wait time up to in half. Expedition Everest, Rock and Roller Coaster, Test Track, and Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run all offer this option, as well as some other rides at certain times, like Star Wars Rise of the Resistance or Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Keep in mind, the ride experience is identical, you just won't sit next to your party members. Just keep in mind, using the single rider line is not a guarantee of a shorter wait time. So you could end up splitting up your party and waiting just as long as if you went standby. As a first-time visitor to Disney World, you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to wear the First Visit button. It's a great way to celebrate your first visit, and lets cast members know that it's your first time. The button is free, and you can pick it up at the guest relation locations in the parks or at the front desk of your Disney World Resort hotel. Wearing the button is a fun way to interact with the Disney cast members, and who knows, you may even receive some special treatment or even some surprises throughout your visit when you're wearing it. Skip the crowded hub in front of Cinderella's castle and watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks from an unexpected spot, the beach at Disney's Polynesian Resort Hotel. This hidden gem offers an unobstructed view across the Seven Seas Lagoon with the music piped in through speakers. No park ticket required, no crowds to fight, and you can even grab a Dole Whip from the nearby Pineapple Lanai to enjoy during the show. Just take the monorail or a boat, the Polynesian, about 30 minutes before showtime. Photos are one of the best ways to remember a vacation, and Disney makes it easy to capture all your memories with Disney PhotoPass. With multiple photographers stationed throughout the parks, and even some resorts, you can pose in front of the most iconic areas in Disney World, knowing that your entire family is in the photo. Yes, that includes you too, Mom. But here's a little insider secret. PhotoPass photographers will gladly take photos with your phone or camera at no charge. Just ask, and you'll get professional quality photos without paying for Memory Maker. If you're traveling to Disney World with small kids, you might be worried about how to enjoy the bigger attractions while keeping your little ones entertained if they're not tall enough yet to ride the ride. Fortunately, Disney offers a service called Rider Switch that allows parents with small children to take turns riding the bigger rides while the other person waits with the child. Here's how it works. One parent waits in line and rides the attraction, while the other parent waits with the child. When the first parent is finished riding, they switch with the second parent, allowing them to skip the line and ride the attraction without having to wait in the regular queue again. To use Rider Switch, simply go to the attraction's entrance and let the cast member know that you'd like to use the service. Not taking advantage of Rider Switch can waste hours of waiting in line. In fact, it's one of the big Disney World mistakes we often see first-timers making. But there's many more. So to ensure you're one step ahead of everyone else, check out our Disney World mistakes video right here on YouTube. Armed with that information, you'll be one step ahead of everyone else in the parks, and your first trip to Disney World will truly be unforgettable.